There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's your soul, but could you bottle it up? Get down to the heart of it, no.
Hey guys, I am happy to share with you another Milagros Mondays today. This vlog is all about the love signs. What this really means is that we are all often given guidance all the time. I believe if there's a place of love inside of us that is our natural state of place that is always supporting us, it's always teaching us, it's always guiding us. And unfortunately, over time, our fear has blocked us up. The things other people have said about us has blocked us up. There's just many things that have blocked us up. And because of that, we're not able to receive and hear love as clearly as if we were in this natural state of love. So a good way to get yourself back into the state is to realize how love speaks to you and how there's what I call love signs all over the place, always guiding you. So for everybody, the love signs can come very differently. Sometimes it comes through a friend, something a friend says to you. Sometimes it comes through just a feeling, a gut feeling, your intuition. It definitely comes through the activities that you engage in. So for instance, I like to scrapbook. So many times when I'm about to take a next step in my life, the activity comes through in my scrapbook pictures, and I know that's the next step I need to take. It also comes through the people, obviously, in my life. My husband likes to read a lot of books as well, so a lot of times he's got this wonderful little nuggets for me to listen to and to hear about. A lot of times I hear it through the stuff I watch on TV, so I like to watch a lot of things on the Oprah Network, so I hear a lot of good stuff there. I also get her magazine, and I like to watch sports, so a lot of times I do hear sports athletes say things that resonate with me about what or where, how I need to be feeling at any particular moment. It really helps when I'm feeling like there's an obstacle in my way. Watching sports and hearing what sports athletes have to say really helps to overcome that challenge. So it just speaks to you however it is that you're able to listen. I also feel that colors speak to me very intensely. Nature speaks to me intensely. I connect very easily with animals. Like I love my dog, and I feel like my dog's always spiritually teaching me something that I still haven't learned. I also love kids, so I feel like kids are always teaching me something as well that I'm like, oh, I didn't get that yet, but now I kind of got a sign. So what love signs are just answers to just the prayers that we have in our minds and our hearts, our desires. It's a good time when you want something specific to happen in your life, a specific intention, goal, or desire, to really put it out there and see and watch out for the signs. So I do this all the time when I'm not sure of what the next step is. You know, I really ask and I say, okay, what do I need to do next here? Send me a sign. I ask for a sign, and I usually do get these subtle little signs. What I also have noticed is if I'm not paying attention to signs, so there's certain things in my life that I know right now I need to work on. And a big one for me this year has been my truth, my authentic truth. So am I being myself in every situation? And I've caught myself sometimes being scared about being myself and fearful that if I say this, you know, I'm going to lose a friend or this person's not going to like me. And I find myself apprehensive about how to express myself. I realize that love is also in those situations guiding me to learn how to express myself. So many times I get presented the perfect opportunity through a relationship for me to challenge and step up to how would I speak to this person, my authentic true self? And I found that sometimes I am a little scared and I need to work on, okay, how do I speak and have others understand who I am, what am I about, without stepping out of my truth? Because that doesn't do a service to you, or definitely doesn't do a service to the world when you step out of your truth. So I think that love signs are really things that guide us in many different ways. They can really help us guide us with manifesting. Like if we're trying to manifest something, signs are definitely showing us the way to get there. But they're also there as definite teachers. So they could be there just to help you learn something new about yourself. Doesn't necessarily have to be manifesting in like the physical world. Maybe just something internal that you need to learn, or a challenge that you need to get over, or a lesson in forgiveness that you haven't gotten yet. Or like myself, I'm saying I need to learn more how to be in my truth. So I kind of expecting, or I'm opening myself to situations, that's a good word, opening myself to situations that allow for me to be challenged a little bit at times so that I can see, oh, well, what's my truth respond to this? How does my truth answer this particular situation? How do I speak when I'm put in this particular situation? How do I communicate from a loving place? So look for the love signs in your life. See how love is speaking to you. If it speaks to you and you don't listen, sometimes love can get it gives you a little bit of a love tap as I like to call it. So it might come along and just go, you're not paying attention. So usually it speaks very inconspicuously, and it waits for you to pick up on it. And if it doesn't, it does come along and just say, hey, pop on the head, why aren't you paying attention? I would love to welcome you to leave some comments on this topic. Also to come and join us at Inner Ambiance. Inner Ambiance page on Facebook has become a wonderful space where I go myself to just get inspired, to feel happy. I have a new assistant, and this girl is amazing. She's got so much wisdom to give to the world, and I always read our post. So sometimes I read what she posts and it's just what I need to hear, or sometimes I post myself something that I need to hear, and hopefully it helps other people. So whatever the case, I think it's a very, very cozy little sacred nook in the internet right now, where I go to cuddle up with love, to just feel warm and fuzzy, and to always hear something or read something that uplifts me and brings me closer to this feeling and the state of love that I want to be in all the time. So I ask you to join us. And if you're on there, you can also check out a link at some point. I usually post for the love letters. The next one's coming out in March. And this, again, has become a very sacred letter for me that I send out monthly. And I'm getting pretty serious about my love letters. It's something that I believe I'm being guided to do, as it's a resource. It's a resource for you to connect to other people, other coaches, other healers. That is really has been my intention. It is not to try to push anything on you. It's just to share something that if you're guided to purchase it, you can purchase it. If you're guided to read it, it's not always a purchase. It could just be a read. You could read something else. You could get connected to something else. I'm not afraid to share about what other coaches have to say, because this year I believe it's totally about collaboration. So if you dig another coach, please go read them, check it out, sign up, get some coaching, get the help that you need. So check out Inner Ambiance on Facebook, leave us some comments, and also sign up for love notes on Inner Ambiance. And don't miss out on your love letter. It's a love for free. So I love giving it out, and I want you to get it. So have a great week. Make it full of milagros, full of love, full of happiness. Bye.